Hello YouTube, welcome back to this week's video. This is 2E0IQJ. So we got a new receiver to play with on the channel, and this is the AOR dv10. It's a digital receiver. It receives obviously AM, FM, upper sideband, lower sideband. It will do the digital modes as well. Apparently even do Tetra trunking networks and stuff if you get the Tetra key. So in this video, what I'm going to show you how to do is to update the firmware to the latest firmware. Now I've only had this radio a few days, so I'm still learning how to drive it and how to do things with it and what have you. How to play around with the radio, see what it can do. And I want to get the latest firmware version. So to check your firmware version on the radio, if you power the radio on, and let the radio start up, you'll see I've got VFOA and VFOB. Let me just zoom in on the screen. So you've got the cube 2 meter frequency, and we've also got 325 GB3 VH1 in Garden City. If I press the menu button, and we're going to go to number 7, which is config. I'm just using the left and right arrows. I'm going to press enter, and we're going to go down, so left and right. So right will go down, left will go up, and enter button selects. And here you can change all the options like beep. You can change your volume attenuator, your contrast, your backlight, and so on. Let's go down. Save type, audio. And we go down again, and where you've got auto region, go down one more time, and you'll see here you've got system reset, full reset, firmware. So there's the firmware, which is 2205AT, and I want to update the firmware. So let's go over on the computer, and I'll show you where to get the file from and show you how to update the firmware. Now you will need a card reader on the computer or something to read the micro SD card. On the side here, on the side, you can plug in a micro SD card. You can use it to store, like you can record stuff off this radio. You can also use it to store .cv files, so like memories and stuff. You can edit that on a computer, put it into there, and then read it off the radio. So let's go over on a computer, and I'll show you how to update the radio. Okay, so over on the computer, you can use anything for this: Windows, Mac, or Linux. I'm using Simple Screen Recorder for Linux to do this, and we go to the AOR's website. We go to this website here, which is www.aor.receivers/AR-dv10.html. I'll link it in the description below, so you can just click it and it takes you to this website. I'm going to click on firmware, and you'll see here we've got the latest one up there, which says update February 06 2024, and it is version 2037A. And there's one I've got, which is 2205A, which is updated this September 7th 2022. We want this latest one here. Now you can either click on this one here to download the latest version, so that's .d10 file. If it doesn't let you download the D10 file, you can also download the zip file and unzip it, and you'll get the D10 file there. So we're going to press on download, press on agree. We're going to save that to the downloads. We go to the downloads folder, and we want to just drag that file over to the memory card. Just drag that one over to there. Give it a few seconds. That's gone across. Now we go back over on the radio. I'll show you how to update the firmware. Okay, so I've put the memory card into the radio, and I've got it connected to the power, so we make sure we've got full battery power in case anything goes wrong. Now what we're going to do is turn on the radio. I'm just going to zoom in on the screen, and we're going to press the menu button, and we're going to go to config, which is number 7. Press enter, and we're going to go down to system update. Press enter. It's going to read the SD card, and you'll see there we've got the 2205A, which is the previous version, and the 2307A. We're just going to press enter. It's going to read the card, and that should now update the radio. It's going to say do not power off, which is where we plugged it in the mains. So we should be all good to go when this is done updating. Okay, it's now rebooted the radio, and we'll just wait for it to start up, and we'll check our firmware version. Now I believe it's already done it because you can see it on the screen there. We'll check it through the menus though. So it says 2307AT. Let's go through the menus. Menu number 7, the config. Keep going down, and you'll see there firmware version says firm is 2307A, and that's how you update the firmware for the radio. It's got a few bug fixes and improvement stuff, and it says if you do have any problems with the firmware, then you can email or send a description, a little video to AOR, and they might be able to help you fix it. But you should also be able to go downgrade the software if you wanted to. Anyhow, if you found the video some use, know what to do, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, the other button seems to work too. And we'll be playing around this more with this scanner, and I will do a full video on it at some point where you can go through the modes and this sort of stuff, because it's got a lot of modes, it's got a lot of things to play with on this scanner. I'm still learning how to use it, but so far I'm liking what I'm seeing with this scanner. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. This is 2E0IQJ. 7 3s for now.